Okay, everyone, it is January 24th, and I'm going to go over all the games from today that will be posted. We're going to start with let's see, let's start with, which one? Okay, we're going to start with the NBA, and we're going to start with Dallas Mavericks. Okay. Lakers versus the Mavericks. That's the first game for today that we're going to discuss. The model is picking the Mavericks at 54%. And again, I've been saying this over and over on TikTok. We have to pay attention to all the information that the model is giving us. So, starting from the top, Reeves is out for the Lakers. He's been out for a while now. So is Anthony Davis for the Dallas Mavs. Both teams have adjusted so far playing without them. Um, the Mavs are on a 4-game winning streak. Most importantly, the model is giving us the Lakers as an upset potential. Plus 6 points is the spread. And we can take a look at the extra injuries over here. Nothing really crazy important. And you can also see how I compare both teams. There are quite a few offensive and defensive stats. Now, you can see that the Lakers are better on a lot of those stats. So the model sees something in this game between the matchup that gives the edge to Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, they're playing at home, so home court advantage does count as well. Now, my best play for this game would be Dallas Mavericks plus 7.5 points. Okay, so I'm going with the model for the Mavs to win, and I am covering and protecting myself against the potential upset that the model sees with the plus 6 points for the Lakers. Okay, so this is the first one for today. The next one would be Golden State Warriors against the Timberwolves. Since Jimmy Butler got injured, I think 2 games ago, maybe 3. The Warriors have not been the same team. They do not have a good replacement for him. So the model is picking the Timberwolves at 61%. You can see that they have a really good home record, 15-7. They play very, very well at home. They did lose their last home game, and they are on a losing streak of 4 now. Their consistency is also better than Golden State. Golden State seems to be fluctuating a lot with their wins and losses, and they're a really good team at home, but not so good away. Their away record is 8-14. So I'm siding with the model on this one, Timberwolves, but just to get better odds, Timberwolves minus 2.5, and that's because again the model sees the spread is plus 8.5 for the Warriors, so we will cover that. Let's take a look at the injuries and all the other data real quick. Butler is out, and you can kind of see here their offensive and defensive stats. Seems like the Timberwolves are overall slightly the better team, and this is also represented by their overall score, overall offense, and overall defense. So Timberwolves minus 2.5. Next, we'll go to the Celtics and the Bulls. The model is picking the Celtics at home. Jaylen Brown is still questionable at the time that I'm recording this, and the Celtics are on a back-to-back games. Now, their away record is good, 15-9. The Bulls don't have any major injuries, and the Bulls are actually a very good team at home, 14-9. So we have the Bulls plus 5.5 is what the model is projecting for them to cover against the Celtics. So my play for this game will be Bulls plus 7.5. Take a look at the injuries and the rest of the data real quick. Nothing surprising here. And as you can see, they're fairly even on almost all the stats. The Bulls are doing a lot more assists per game on average, about 6. So all those things are important, and I know on a simple TikTok video, a lot of those things cannot be seen, but my goal with this project is to be able to explain all this to you guys and how I personally break the games down. So overall, again, the Celtics are the better team overall. The model is leaning with them, but my play for this game would be the Bulls plus 7.5. And the last game for today from the NBA, the model is leaning towards Miami Heat. They are without Tyler Hero for quite a few games now. They are on that win-lose, win-lose, win-lose type of pattern for the last few games. Their away record is 8-15. Utah are playing without Markkanen again. He is actually listed as questionable, but because he does not have his game time conditioning, my guess is he's probably not going to play. Another upset potential in red from the model, +7. This is a very low spread for an upset possibility. Now, the important thing about this game is both teams score a lot. Okay, Miami Heat averages about 119, 120 points per game. So does Utah Jazz. They're about 119. So the model spread is between 218 and 250. Okay, now it depends on, again, what apps you use and what lines you see on your end. But my play for this game will be under 253 points and a half, because my model tracks those ranges. We're actually very accurate with being inside the model ranges. So under 253 and a half would be my play on this particular game. Again, Tyler Hero has been out for a long time now. Markkanen, sorry, has been ruled out for the game against the Heat. So I was gonna say if Markkanen plays, then we can take plus points on Utah, but without Markkanen, I don't believe that they will be able to keep up till the end. And again, just some extra stats for you guys. As you can see, the Heat are better on most of those. Offensive rebounds are about even though Utah has slight edge. Assists per game, slightly better for Utah. 3 points average per game, slightly better for Utah. So it might be a close game. I think that spread is actually not bad at all for Utah plus 11.5. This is what I saw on my lines earlier. So, but without Markkanen, I'm not taking that. I will be taking under 253.5. And then let's go ahead and jump into the NHL model. I already gave you 3 games from that particular model. We're going to start with the Boston Bruins game. Sorry, I haven't optimized the cache for the NHL model. It's loading a little bit slower, but we have the Canadiens versus the Bruins. This is the first game that I picked for today. Both goalies are now confirmed. The Bruins are playing at home. They have a absolutely phenomenal home record. You can see that in the last 6 games, 6 wins, 18-9 overall home record. Their better score overall is higher. Their defense is also really good. Their goalkeeper, Jeremy, is also higher rated than Sam. So all those things go into consideration when I evaluate games. Both teams have been resting for 2 days now. So I side with the model on this one. Boston Bruins to win at home. Projected score around 5.5 goals. The next one we have from the NHL is, which one did I pick earlier? Yep, Columbus Blue Jacket. Okay, Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, this is a tricky one, but I will trust my model. Overall, Tampa Bay are much better team, right? When it comes to offense, when it comes to defense, when it comes to their overall score, their overall record, when it comes to their, winning streaks, consistency. Yes, Tampa Bay are the better team, no question about it. But they are on a back-to-back games, okay? And this is crucial in hockey because it is a very intense sport. So back-to-back games actually matter a lot. Now, the other thing that is going towards the Blue Jackets is that their goalie is highly rated. Jet is better rated than Jonas. So now Jonas is not confirmed, and that's one thing. When you guys see my plays, you have to pay attention to injuries, and you have to pay attention to goalie confirmation when it comes down to the NHL and the NBA, because those can change throughout the day. Okay, reports get filed continuously throughout the day, so this could affect things if he gets replaced, maybe, or when he gets confirmed. So, but anyway, this is for me the Blue Jackets plus 1.5. Okay, I want to protect myself. I want to make the better, smarter decision because obviously Tampa Bay are the better team, but Blue Jackets plus 1.5 at home. And then the last game for today is another interesting take that I believe is good. We have the Los Angeles Kings. They are on the road against the St. Louis Blues. The Blues are on a back-to-back games. They are 3 losses in a row. They are good at home though because they won their last 4 games at home. Now, the record for LA Kings does not look very good, right? They're very inconsistent, seems like it, even though their consistency overall the whole season is pretty high. Um, they do have a better goalie based on the stats. Both are unconfirmed as of right now. However, the most important thing that I see about this game is the rest. Okay, LA Kings are on a 4-day rest. Okay, those guys went to the spa. Those guys did their training. Those guys did their nap times. I think they should have a much easier time playing on the ice today than the St. Louis Blues, who are on a back-to-back game. So this is why I'm going with the LA Kings for this one. And that will be the total breakout for all the games today between the NHL and the NFL. And good luck.